Right, let's try again. See if we stay on. Hopefully, we're all good. Right. Let's carry on with the music where I left off. If anyone comes on, I'll tell the little story that I was going to put on. Okay, tell you about. If you come back on, you come back on. If you don't, I'll try again tomorrow. Tell you then. Anyway, I'm just going to put a theme on, a bit of an instrumental here. Theme from a summer place, Percy Faith. Just while it's warming up. See if we get the last few that were on back again. Whether we will, I don't know, because I got cut off on the last live stream, which is very weird because it was all plugged in and everything ready to go. So I don't understand it, guys. Right, so anyway, let's just carry on with this for now. Let's see if we get any sound. Right. Let's see if anyone comes on. If no one comes on this one, I'll probably cancel this, but we'll see how we go. Ah, Blotes! Ah, back. There's one of you back. That was weird. I'm glad you're back. I weren't going to do, I was going to wait till tomorrow and try again, but I've got to try now. It's really weird. All the power went from the phone. The phone was being plugged in, charging as well. Now I've just got it in 15% charge downstairs. I'm back on. It's all plugged in again. I don't know why the phone just died. And it's all really weird because I'm about to tell a spooky story when it all happened. How weird is that? That is a bit weird, isn't it? But I'm glad you're here. I'm not sure if Joanne's going to come back on, but hopefully she'll get to see this live. But I was going to tell a story, but I want to know what people think. You know what I mean, man? On this, look, what I'm about to say. But yeah, it just died. It's weird. And I don't know why. There's no explanation why it died. All the power was on up here. Everything else was working. I could tell you now. I could tell. I can repeat it pretty much the same on another live, but it's weird. But you believe in paranormal anyway, don't you? I hope you do. You've been watching my videos in the past. But do you believe in ghosts? You must believe, otherwise you wouldn't be watching my channel, would you, really? I know they ain't done a bit of exploring or spooky stuff lately, but most definitely good, because I don't want to sound like I'm going mad here. Right, that's brilliant. Well, I'll tell you a minute. I'll give it like 5 to 10 minutes, see if Joanne comes back on. I'm maybe sure she needs to know the story as well. Right, I don't know if we're going to get her back or not. I might have to do it again at some point. But anyway, I'll put the tune back on in the background, but I want some background music as well. Right, so bear with me. This is mad. I don't really know where to start, but I just want to... I'm going to slow this record down, this track. It lasts a little bit longer if I can. Slow the pitch. Well, it should slow it down a little bit. Slow it down a little bit. Right. I don't think she's going to come back on. Hi, Jose Angel. How you doing? Right, I'm just going to tell you about this. I was doing a bit of Northern Soul, but I'm going to want to get this little story out of the way. If anyone believes in power, I know Protest does. Right. Right, this. I don't know if you can see me in shot. I'm going to make sure you can see me. I don't have to be in the camera really, but might make it easier talking to you. Right, I've been doing explores like I've been doing in the past. I've only seen other videos of the Ritz Notice, but I've done that many times, quite a few times I've been in there. It's been open, people can walk in and out so easily. Anyway, a few times I've been there. I think it's the second or third occasion I went. Turned up on Sunday morning, really quiet, 7 a.m. in the morning, no one about, no kids, no one trashing the place. And Ritz Ballroom is well known for Northern Soul. It's a Northern Soul venue, done a bit of rock and roll, bits some other dance things they've done there. But it got more famous for the Northern Soul. Probably around 2014, 2015 was a good time for it. Anyway, its demise came because it changed management a bit later on. COVID hit, you know, and that hit, so that limited time, and they lost a lot of money. A lot of little things amounted to why it closed, you know, the Ritz Ballroom. It's in Brighouse near Halifax. So that's where it is. It's still there now. It's about to be demolished, which is very sad. I hope to get there one more time and get some more photos before it has completely gone. But I want to try and contact the owner and see if I can get permission to go in. Yeah, so I'll carry on with the story. I'm going to put this back on because I want a little bit of background music to make it makes me feel better. I hope you all listen. Right, who have we got? Right, okay, right. So I'll carry on. I'll get back to the records when I've done this little bit. Anyway, I hope any others watching the live later on who knows my channel, it's well known for haunted stuff and exploring. So anyone that's just come on, I'm just talking about other stuff that I've done in the past. Anyway, the Ritz Ballroom, well known for Northern Soul. Last summer, well, a few times I've been there, but this particular Sunday I was filming around as an explorer, taking photos, talking about the place, talking about the dance floor, etc. Walking around the perimeter before any kids got in there and started trashing it. So it was dead quiet in there Sunday morning. By the time I started filming, it's probably about 7:30 in the morning. I went in above the foyer area upstairs. It's like there was the living quarters up there above the front door. So they've got 3 windows at the front of the building. I don't know if you know it at all. It used to be a cinema back in 1937 when it was built, and then it became a ballroom. More around 80s it changed hands. I think it became a ballroom then, somewhere around there. Changed a couple of owners after that. Anyway, so I'm walking around filming, taking photos, sort of. Didn't think nothing of it. Went up to the stage end. At the stage end you got stairs, fire escapes, stairway up. There's a couple of toilets for downstairs, and there's another stairs that goes to the changing rooms for the stage guys, and there's a stage door at the back of the stage over there. Anyway, I'm doing a documentary on the Ritz Ballroom, which I've done, is now on my channel. There's a couple of videos on the Ritz Ballroom, there's a couple of stories, and contacted a couple of DJs that were there. One I won't name because he didn't want his story getting out. He didn't want to look silly, you know what I mean, talking about paranormal, basically. I can understand why. Because a lot of people do take the pee about it. Unless you experience it, you're not going to know, are you? So I'm just going to put this track back on again. Carry on with the story. Yeah, another guy, GT, you don't mind talking about it. GT, well-known DJ, still does DJ now. He's getting on a bit now, and I think he's been ill lately, bless him. But Ginger Taylor, he was DJing at the time. He showed the other guy the ropes of when he started there, this other DJ. Basically, they worked together at the Ritz Ballroom quite often. Anyway, GT told me a lot over the phone, and so did the other guy actually. I won't mention him. It wants to be anonymous. I went and visited Ginger Taylor at his home. Lovely guy, really nice guy. I'd like to know of a little documentary on him, but I'm not sure if he's going to be well enough for filming. Anyway, so I keep going around the houses about this. Anyway, he told me some stories and bits and pieces that happened at the ballroom. Waitresses or bar staff and that, etc., wouldn't go near the stage because they've seen things on stage by the back door, fire escape door going up to the changing rooms, doors opening, shutting, stuff like that. weird things going on. They refused to go on stage to collect glasses at the end of the night because they knew something was there that wasn't right, something haunting the place basically. DJs have heard things, bar staff heard things, the manager heard things there. Everyone had witnessed certain things going on in the Ritz Ballroom. What else? So anyway, he told me a story about one night they were setting up for the DJs. DJ was there and the manager was at the other end by the bar. DJ was on stage and he told me while he was setting up, doing a sound check of the equipment, etc., getting all set up ready for the night, he heard footsteps across the stage. He thought, I heard the door, looked, the door opened and shut at the back of the stage. No one was there, and he called out, oh, is that so-and-so? Was that you? Don't want to mention the manager's name in case, you know what I mean, for privacy reasons. He said, was that you? Blah, 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 blah. He said, no, I'm over here. Why, what's the matter? He said, well, I've just heard footsteps going through and that door just opened and shut again. And I looked, there's no one there. And we were the only two people in the building, so what's happened there? So they obviously knew something was kicking off again in there. That's one of the stories, and there's numerous stories from bar staff. But he told me a lot, went into detail about it, definitely haunted. He's a genuine guy, and he wouldn't make stuff up like that. And I didn't think nothing of it. I done an explore there, done a filmed around the Ritz. This is before he told me this story. I was oblivious to all this, so I done the explore around. I just checked see who's on. Hope you're not boring you guys. Right, hello Dee, how you doing? Right, I'll just carry on with the story. I keep flicking this record back. Sorry, this record will be worn out by the time I told the story. It's only going to be a short story. But I want you to know the details, you know what I mean? So anyway, I've gone back Sunday morning, filming around it, filming, taking photos of the stage, how it is now. Quite sad, little glasses have been smashed on the dance floor. There's a Canadian maple flooring, sprung floor, cost them millions, well, thousands at the time. Probably worth millions, the whole place now, but what it is, it's just been sold for quite a lot of money. Brilliant dance floor, stage was good, all the lighting, everything you could wish for, lovely. People used to travel all over the country for the Northern Soul nights there. Anyway, I'm filming upstairs, looking at all the posters that have been pulled off, used posters and what groups played there, etc. I'm reading these things that are just scattered on the floor and trashed upstairs. And I heard footsteps clearly while I was filming, thinking, oh, someone's come in the building and I'm going to get chucked out. Anyway, I was in this little room, there's a doorway there, a corridor going down that led to both stairways, both sides of the building down to the ground floor. And there's walkway in, so I'm trapped in the middle, sort of, basically. So something had to come up one of them stairs and walk past. And if they'd gone past, they would have come down again that way, or either vice versa. So I'm filming away, heard these footsteps, come up with the camera, gone straight to the door like that, filming, carrying on filming. So who's that? Or whatever I said, I can't remember exactly what I said, but it's on the footage that I've got saved. I haven't put it out yet. No one was there, but I could hear the footsteps going past the door as I'm looking at these old posters, that groups that have played there. Anyway, no one there. I thought, oh, maybe I just imagined it. Carried on. Walking around the dance floor, filming, walking around the seating area, filming it, get as much footage as I could, you know what I mean, to play back. Some of the footage is on one of the videos, I think, but I've got to do another video, put all these bits together. Hopefully I've still got it all. Anyway, it's really weird, these footsteps just come, I heard them clearly, and then I just forgot about it and carried on. I need to get this documented as an abandoned building, and that's it. And didn't think of anything spooky. Anyway, set the tripod up, filming it towards another, this is a quarter of an hour later maybe, down the other end by the stage, right hand corner, stairs going down, fire escape, up to the stage, up that way. So I'm filming there. This is long before I knew the story of anything about it. Got the tripod set up. I'm doing like an intro to come in and go out again through the door. I've come in through the fire doors, tripod's running, it's filming it as I'm doing it. Set up on the camera. Coming up the door, I hear this like fucking some weird, growly sort of weirdy noise coming, and I thought it's a door swinging. Anyway, I took another shot, same thing again, and it never happens. But it's that first time there's this sound it's picked up. I got 2 shots of it, saved them, and there was another bit. That's there was another strange sound. I can't remember what it was now, but something else happened in that corner, same corner. Anyway, I thought that's it. Oh, a bit weird. Didn't think much of it. Another time, I went back again with a mate from work. He wanted to have a look at this place before it gets demolished, so I took him. He's sort of into paranormal. He don't really believe in it, unless he's, you know what I mean, borderline. Anyway, I took him. He's looking at bits. I'm taking photos. There's this piano set up on the stage, which has always been there. I've played a few notes with a tripod filming it all behind me. Dun, whatever, messing about on the piano. He's talking to himself about some lights. I wasn't really listening, I was just doing my own thing. I've done this for and then but, and I went, was that you, Dan? It wasn't me, what was that? And this laugh, this spooky laugh just come out of nowhere. It's weird. I've got that on video, captured that, and that was weird. Anyway, still not knowing the story behind it all. Anyway, before the first visit I was on my own, and the visit that he went, I carried on filming around, reviewed the footage with earbuds in, going through it the whole thing. It is again. And I'm listening to it with my earbuds, hear the footsteps while I was upstairs, and with the earbuds you can hear the footsteps going past, and you can hear it. I couldn't hear it when I was there naturally listening, like natural, without earbuds or whatever. I could hear it anyway, but then when I put the earbuds in, I could obviously hear more. So I've got the volume full up, like, and I can hear the footsteps going down the stairs. So I can hear them more on listening to it than I could actually at the time. So definitely something spooky there going on. And then when I'm playing back, when I'm walking around the dance floor, around the dance tables that are set up, it's ripped up now and trashed everywhere. Seatings all over the place. Walking around there, and I can hear a second set of footsteps following me, but listening with the earbuds in. So you can hear my footsteps, and you can hear a second set walking behind me across the dance floor. And there's another thing, I'm up one end and something moves at the other end. I've turned around because I heard it at the time. Heard something, and I could hear faint voices at the other end. No one was there. I was in the building alone. But I didn't know all this until I listened with the buds in. And it was just really, really weird. But anyway, I've got all them clips, so I'm going to try and do a video at some point. Get that back together and do that. It's just crazy. So all that before I even knew the stories that it is definitely haunted, but I knew there was something there then after hearing the footsteps. I thought, well, I didn't want to focus on it. I was there to do an explore video and nothing paranormal, so I carried on. But when I listened to the buds, I captured more than I actually thought I caught. Really weird. What else? But that's that part of the story. I just saw see who's on. I bet I'm boring you all now, aren't I? Hang on. Who's here? I'm back. Right. Anyway, bearing that in mind now that we know the place is haunted, listen to the stories of the DJs that work there, bar staff that have told their stories. I know it's haunted now for sure. If you believe it, you believe it. If you don't, you don't. But anyway, I've got footage I'm going to put as another video as a haunting of the Brixborough room. I did put one on, and I thought, no, it's too early. I wouldn't want to spoil the other video. So I've got most of the footage. Hopefully I've got it all saved still. All the clips that I took back then, quite a few months ago. So anyway, that's that. So we know it's haunted. We're not sure. the DJ, Ginger Taylor, thinks, he's told me about 2 DJs have died that may haunt the building. The one that started the Northern Soul off, Tony Banks. There was another guy, I can't think of his name now, bless him. But Tony Banks could be his ghost there. He started all the Northern Soul off. He got the club going for that. Dance nights, all sorts. He do all dayers, all nighters, all the events, the bands and everything. But Tony Banks was possibly, I don't know, it could be him holding it. It could be another DJ that died, but I don't think it could be him. But I don't know, you don't know who it is, but something haunting that building. It's friendly, I think it's friendly. I didn't feel uncomfortable with it. But this leads me on to another part of my story, where I've got into Northern Soul. I've done that a few times. I looked into all the history and I'm thinking, something keeps drawing me back there, and I went back quite a few times to keep filming. And I don't know why it's being drawn back to the Ritz Ballroom. I hope I'm not boring you. This is going on longer than I thought. But anyway, what I'm thinking now, I kept getting drawn back. I used to like Motown, I used to like rockabilly, blues, R&B stuff, like bit of Motown, but not really Northern Soul. I've always liked earlier stuff and blues and that, and Motown, just general Motown stuff. That was when I was in my 30s, sort of around, well, I started liking old stuff when I was about 17, 18. But anyway, I just couldn't work out what's drawing me back and why I've been turned to Northern Soul music, right? This is really weird. I was talking to someone else about it not long ago. And I think, I've got all this record collection since December. I've been buying these, maybe November, December time. I want all this. I really need to get this collection. I'm going through tracks, and it's like, I know that track, but I've never played them. I've never bought them. I've never played them before. And I'm coming across tracks saying, yeah, I remember that one, but I don't remember it because I've never bought it and I've never heard it. But something's telling me I do know it. It's really weird. And what I think the ghosts and spirit that lingers in the Ritz wants to carry on his memories, right? This might sound really crazy. And he wants to possess someone to carry on his story. You know what I mean? That makes sense? But I don't feel possessed by anything. But they can latch onto you and be with you, follow you around, and they can manipulate your thoughts and things like that, supposedly. And they can, you know what I mean? They make you think differently about certain things. And I'm thinking, is this why have I been attached to this Northern Soul since I've been there a few times? And this spirit has influenced me in some way, and maybe it is following me about. You know what I mean? It might be wanting me to do what he wants to carry on doing in the spirit world. So he's using me for his thoughts through me to carry on with the music, carry on playing the music for him in spirit. It's weird, isn't it? The more I think about it, the stranger it is. But I've heard of stories like this in the past. I'm not possessed by anything, and there's nothing evil going on, but it's all good. And it's like a sudden interest in Northern Soul, which I never had before. And I'm even learning to dance. I've never done that sort of dancing. I've bopped and jived and all that, but I've never done Northern Soul dancing, and I'm wanting to learn that, and I'm getting there. And I actually got a night, one night in December booked at Blackpool, which I'm going to, which is really weird, really, because I've never done that before. Do you understand? Anyone understand what I'm saying? Leave some comments. Let me know what you all think. You might think it's a load of rubbish, but I think it's the spirit of one of the DJs who's latched onto me. There must be a word for it. I can't think what it is. And they can manipulate your thoughts a little bit by attaching themselves to you. and making you do things, not nasty things, things that they want you to do without harming you, if you know what I mean. So it's like, oh, yeah, just like, as I said, why have I got a sudden interest in Northern Soul music? I've got just over 200 singles here now, which I never had before. And it's only since I've been going there, checking out the Explorers of History Exploring in Brighouse. Really weird, really. Think about it, guys. It's really weird. So leave some comments. Let me know what you think. I'll read the comments in a bit. Anyone watches the video back later, you can put comments on later on if you want. But yeah, it's just strange. And I've got this interest in wanting to learn Northern Soul dancing, and I'm not going to get a scooter or anything like that. You know what I mean? I've been looking at them and admiring them, but I'm not going to buy one. No, well, I don't really want to. I'm into cars and I don't want to buy anything like that. I'm too old for that anyway. But yeah, the music, it's weird. I've just sudden love for the music, and it's like, but I know them and I'm going through tracks and I've heard them before, but why have I heard them before if I've never played it? I think, well, I know this one, and I know this, and I'm remembering titles like in the back of my mind. Do you know what I mean? I'm going through titles that I've never known, and I'm recognising titles of records that I've never even owned before, and they're obscure ones as well. And I'm thinking, oh yeah, that's good. Yeah, I remember that. But I can't remember them from the radio because a lot of this stuff weren't played. It was like a different time. You know what I mean? They played it at Wigan Casino, Blackpool. There's quite a few in Manchester, all over. But yeah, I'm not playing that record again. It'll have a big groove in it. Right. So yeah, well, let me know. I'll just check comments, guys, what you think. I know it's going on a bit, really on and on and on. I know people will take the piss as well, but yeah, but oh, right. There's not many comments on there. A lot of people obviously don't believe in paranormal. They're not gonna understand. I've got a few on. Right, I'm gonna carry on with some music for now. But yeah, it's weird how I've got this interest in Northern Soul that I never had before, and it's only in the last 6-7 months that I've built this collection up, and I just love the music now. It's crazy. I just don't understand it. There's something's influenced me from another source somewhere, but I don't know. Right, come on. Right, speed it up. Right, let's carry on some tracks for a little while. So, Pinotes, what do you think about all that? Because I've always been into 50s, R&B, rockabilly, rock and roll, and all that, and now I love Northern Soul like I've always loved it. It's really weird. I can't wait to get out and dance to it. Yes, mad. As I say, I'm going to Blackpool in December. I did try and get time off work for an early one, but I can't do it. But yeah. So are the spirits influencing me in one way or another? As the DJ's spirit got into me and influenced me, I do not know what. It's really weird. It's an interesting place, but yeah, it is an interesting place. But it's weird. Are you still there, Pinotes? Pinotes. I hope I'm saying your name right. Right, Trevor, I'm on Casper then. Yeah, maybe it's Casper. It could be Casper, I don't know. But Casper's not real. Ghosts are real, and I've experienced them in the past, so I know they're real. Casper is just a cartoon, basically. But anyway, I think I bought Panotes. I think she's gone. We're all a bit balmy. I know, but I don't know. It's weird, isn't it? So why am I liking this stuff? There's no explanation why I've suddenly started liking Northern Soul. I can't swing it. It's weird. I don't understand. Anyway, I'm going to put a few tracks on. Another thing is about the exploring. Kids were in there and they're telling me while I was doing the explore another time when I went, be careful, because they're a bit wary of the Chinese man that's always on the stage. What that's about, I do not know. I've never seen no Chinese man in there, but they had seen a Chinese man on the corner stage, the same part of the stage. It was supposed to be haunted. And these are teenagers messing about on it, and they kept seeing the Chinese man on the stage. And they said, don't go over there, he lives there. He lives over there, he lives under the stage, with like a hat under the stage. I never saw anyone there, but where did that come from? And there's more than one of the kids that said that, a Chinese man seen on the stage. Weird. Anyway. It's fun speaking about it. Right, so anyway, a shame a couple of the others weren't on there from earlier on, but you can watch the live stream back anyway. Maybe someone's trying to point you in a similar direction. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, exactly. Are they wanting me to carry on for them? Do you know what I mean? Are they wanting me to play the music for them? Do you know what I mean? Carry on. I mean, I've done DJing in the past, in public, not this stuff, but 50s, early 60s stuff. I've never done Northern Soul, ever. Played a bit of Motown and that, but it's like 30 odd years ago I've done that. But why am I drawn to doing Northern Soul? That is it, that's the question. And am I influenced by that spirit of a DJ that obviously loved it so much. It keeps returning. It's returned and he's found the spirit of the DJ has found a source that he can work on, which is me, to make him manipulate my thoughts some way, carry on what he didn't finish. You know what I mean? Maybe he didn't finish his DJ set, or you know what I mean, looking forward to doing the next one. I don't know what happened with his death, or he was ill. I do not know, but why? There's a reason for it, but what? Why did he want me? Why did he choose me? Why? Is it because I kept returning and he knew that I'd like the place? Why? That is the question. But anyway, enjoy the music, guys. I don't mind doing it, you know what I mean? Now I've got this new thing about Northern Soul. it's going to stay with me unless he can withdraw the thoughts or whatever, I don't know. But at the moment, I'm liking it. So whether it carries on, I might have to sell my collection. I don't know, really don't know. All I know at the time now, all my thoughts have changed and it's all this sort of music. I still like the other rockabilly and blues and all that, I still like all that. I just don't know why a sudden interest in this. And after being in the Ritz Ballroom with its hauntings and that, I think that is it. I think that is behind it all. I think I've been maybe partly possessed by it. I want to talk to someone at work who's into all this and they might know what or how it can manipulate your thoughts. So I'll hopefully see him next week when I'm back at work. But yeah. Oh, very interesting. That's weird. Yeah. Instrumental for you guys. Very warm this record, so I was sorry about the sound. This is original. Very warm. So a bit as though I'm watching now because the stories could just put everybody off. 4 watching, 4 likes, so well. Anyway. At least you're here, no Tez. Yeah, it's weird, isn't it? Enjoy the music, guys. Might have to tell some of that story again. If I can get that video sorted, I will do. Very interesting, but definitely interesting place. Okay, the Sapphires. This one's the evil one.
Here you are, trying to apologize, but I see the devil still in your eyes. Why should I let you hurt me again? I'll stay with me. And then my name, evil one, get away. Evil one, stay away. Show me that phone, I think I'm a fool. Yeah, get away. Evil one, yeah, you better stay away. Don't tell me you're not like you were before. I won't let the story anymore. 'Cause I don't say
Still thinking about that place. There's got to be an explanation. I think that's what it is. Anyway, I won't go on too long, guys, because it's getting a bit late. I don't want the neighbours complaining. I'm going to put about three more tracks on maybe. I don't know how long I've been on.
love me all night like you were before. I won't bother if you don't need it anymore. But you gotta sing and holler.
It's getting a bit late.
She's gonna start.
How many we got? 6 likes, 4 watching. Oh, anybody else there? Leave a comment, give us a heart or whatever, so we know you're there. Smiley face, whatever. Okay, afternoon on the Rhino. Mike, host, television. Just want to get that story out there for now. Two versions of that. Oh, that's weird. Won't put that on then, that's the same. Right. 2 more tracks after this, guys. Thanks for coming on. I know it's been a bit of a weird one. Bit short. No more comments coming up, so I think it's time to get off in a bit. 42 minutes I've been on now. Right. There's the Belmonts. I'll finish off. 2 more, 3 more. 2 more tracks, guys. I'll finish with an instrumental in a minute. So 2 more after this, guys. And I might do a live tonight, I don't know yet. Another one. Right. Notes, are you still there? Oh, I can see now. 6. Only 2 watching. Oh well, time to go, I think. I'll do these couple of tracks. Even if I just do it for myself to listen back to. Okay. if I'm boring you all. Whatever's on there. Loads along. Penalties. Oh, maybe she's gone as well then. I don't know. Here, who's on there? We've got 3 on. I don't know who's on. Anyone want to comment? I think comments might have finished. I don't know what they're doing there. Anyone out there, please let me know. The live ended when it did last earlier on. But anyway. Oh, that's... Oh well, carry on. Maybe I should have left this till give this one tomorrow, but never mind. It's a bit late now, isn't it? One instrumental after that. Black Eyed Peas, who are they? Never heard of Black Eyed Peas, sorry, never heard of that. Sorry, I haven't got that one. Oh, your phone's dying now. Ah, I'm just doing one more. Just doing this as the last track now. I was going to ask you, Pinocchio, I might have asked you, but whereabouts are you from? Whereabouts you live? Not what, you know, what county or area or whatever. I'm just wondering, that's all. Probably have asked you before. Derbyshire, ah. You might have said before. John Tanley, how you doing? Right, shall I put one more on or what? I don't know. Let's do one more, go on, let's do it. I'll put checkerboard squares on, guys, double clicking. Finish it with another instrumental. I hope you liked it. Bit of a weird one of a story, but I hope you enjoyed what music I've played. Yeah, Derbyshire. Just in. I've been on for 50 minutes. Wow, that story probably dragged on a bit. But yeah. I I might be on live tomorrow. I don't know yet. I think anyone can make a live tomorrow. I better cue this in. It might help. But anyway, last one of the evening, guys. It's only a short one. The one before it will be showing on YouTube now. Oh, God, because I turned it all off, isn't it? Right, last one. Double cooking. Oh, checkable squares. There you go. Oh, I've enjoyed it. It wasn't too bad. Shame the other live died when it did. Who wants a live tomorrow sometime? Maybe afternoon, evening again. I could do it around 7 o'clock tomorrow night. One out that one. I've got another one in the back. Okay, guys. Can anyone make a live tomorrow, maybe? No answers. Don't know. I might try live tomorrow. Maybe around 7, 8 o'clock-ish. Anyway, thanks for coming on, those that had. Hopefully so. Okay. I don't know. Who else have I missed here? Whatever that was, Black Eyed Peas. Not sure who Black Eyed Peas are. Don't deal with any of that. Right, that's it, guys. Coming on. I know it's a bit of a weird one with the story at the beginning, but that's it. Thanks for coming on. Hopefully some of the other guys and the regulars on this channel will understand the story. We're used to spooky things, so I thought I'd get it out there and explain a few things, that's all. But yeah, anyway, that's it for tonight, guys. Thanks for being here, and hopefully I'll try tomorrow, see how it goes. It's been a bit dead tonight, actually, to tell you the truth. You get days like that. Some days it's mad and some days it's very quiet. Right. Cheers, guys. Thanks for coming on. And I'll see you all later. Maybe tomorrow. Yeah, take care of yourself. No tears. Thank you very much. Anyone else on there? I've only got 2 watching now anyway. Okay. Good night. Thanks for coming on. And hopefully might see you tomorrow. Laters, guys. Good night. Stay safe. Okay. I don't think there's anyone else on there. D's on there. Maybe D's gone. There's only 2 on there. Good night, everybody.